it's Shiny. I hope you guys are having a really good day today. Yesterday I got the idea that it would be good to do a Q&A today, so I threw this up and I thought that it would be good to get some of your questions in so I can answer them today, since it's just a casual Friday night. So I have your questions here and I'm going to answer them. Some of them are anonymous or have a profile which I will credit at the bottom of the video. How is the weather right now? Well, from what I last checked, it was very, very raining since it's winter here in Australia and it's freezing cold. Name 3 favorite writers. Obviously, one of them would be J.K. Rowling because she's amazing. Nicholas Sparks. I shouldn't be indulging myself in these romances though. And also recently I've been into Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland through the Looking Glass and obviously the original Alice in Wonderland. Your top 5 fandoms. One of them would be GOT7, BTS, Harry Potter, Avengers, of course. And Kingdom Hearts. How did writing change you? Writing did change my life in many ways because I began a lot of writing during my first year of year 7, and that's when I wrote my first book. It helped how I controlled my emotions really, because I would put my emotions more into my writing than more into my daily life, if that makes sense. Why is Mark and Jinyoung your biases from GOT7? And this is from Sophie's Face. Sophie is a friend from my school and she is into K-pop as well, just like I am, and into the band GOT7, which is a Korean band. Why is Mark and Jinyoung my biases? I really go for the silent type, I guess. I like Jinyoung because he is a great singer, has such a nice voice. Mark is probably because he does martial arts and dancing really, really well, and his rapping is just really, really good. But also because he can speak English, which is like my top priority. If GOT7 were superheroes, which superhero would they be, and which powers do you think they'd have? And this was also sent to me by one of my favorite writers of Tumblr. Her URL is GOT7 Imaginations. You guys should go check her out. JB, I think he'd be the power of fire. Mark, I think it would be darkness. Jackson, I think he'd just have the power to make someone smile. Jinyoung, I think he'd have the power of air, so just control everything. I don't know what that is. What am I doing? Youngjae, I just think he'd have the power of rainbows and unicorns really, because he's just the definition of sunshine. Bam Bam, I think he'd really have the power of, I don't know. What power would Bam Bam have? Yu-Gi-Oh! Finally, would be using, I think, telekinesis. Who is your favorite actor? And this is again from Sophie's Face. She obviously knows who it is because I talk about him non-stop. It's the very, 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 very handsome Sebastian Stan. Oh my god. What helps you write? I think music really helps me write a lot. It helps me with my emotions and what kind of scene I'm doing, and if it's like a really, really sad scene where maybe someone's died, I listen to really, really, really slow piano music with violins and the typical sad music. When it's a fight scene, I listen to very like orchestral, loud piano as well, but also very loud like movie music, like from like soundtracks and stuff from like, what's an example? Captain America, Avengers, the World Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, that's a really good one. This one's from Emily, and she's a friend of mine from school. If you could only listen to one music artist for the rest of your life, who would it be? There's so many I gotta choose, oh my god! I'm just gonna go with Disney songs because there's various types of Disney songs that I can listen to. Things that motivate you. Just goals that I have in life that help me really motivate me to keep going in what I do. Recently, I met a lovely lady by the name of Rhiannon Tracy. You guys should go check her out as well. I'll put another link in. She is just so beautiful, and just her stories. I don't know how to explain it properly. The way that she explained it was really nicely, and I don't want to say it in a bad way, so you should just check out her stuff. What is your most preferred gaming console, and what games are you into at the moment? This is from Fantasy Blast, which is also known as Kelly Nguyen, who I just versed in that Harry Potter video. Go check that out when you have the time. My preferred gaming console is PlayStation mostly because that's where I mostly play my games, and also the main game that I play on that console is Kingdom Hearts. Hardest character that you have created and the hardest part of writing. Let's have a look. It was the main character of my book Beautiful Stranger, and her name is Zyra. Making her character was very hard because I don't really want to mess it for anybody in case I do publish it, but her character is very complicated. Like, the way she changed throughout the story is just, it was very difficult to sometimes keep up with the changes when I wrote. Character development is probably one of the hardest parts of writing for me, I think. Okay, this is another question. Hello, have you seen Monster X's All in MV? If yes, what did you think of it? If no, would you consider doing so? It's really, really good, like a mini movie and a music video. I hope you have a good time making your Q&A video. Kissy face, staceyisblury. I do not recall watching that video. I watched all the teasers and stuff, and it looked really pretty. I thought it looked pretty. And yeah, I think I'll watch it when I get the time, and hopefully I can reply to you. What superpower would you like to have? I think it would be really nice to fly. Do you have a personal journal? It's not just for diary entries, to be honest, and even I don't keep up to date. Like, the last one that I wrote was like in April. Why do you like GOT7 so much? GOT7 really embraced the fact that they have so many international fans. It's really nice that they always like address us, and it's really, really cute. Do you want to be published someday? I have always wanted to be published one day. It would be an honor. What are your strengths? My strengths kind of would be just how I think I accept people for who they are without judging them by first glance. Kind of like not judging a book by its cover, that famous phrase. What are your weaknesses? This was asked by the same person who just asked the strengths question. I think I just trust people too much, and I don't know, I think that's just really it, and I kind of let my emotions get the best of me at times. Are you still figuring out who you are? Yes, I am. I think I'm learning new things about myself every single day of my life. I always thought to myself about this one quote that I heard from Matthew McConaughey in his Oscar speech. I'll link it so you guys can go see it. He always had a person he was always chasing, and that person was actually him in 10 years, and he always told that one person who always asked him, I'm still gonna be chasing him for the rest of my life because I'm never gonna be that person. And that's kind of what I think too, because honestly, we're never gonna know how we turn out in the future. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna turn out in the next 20 years, 30 years, 10 years even. And I think it's even important to kind of keep chasing and thinking to yourself, oh yeah, I want to be a better me, I want to be a better person than what I am today. What inspired you to start photography? Nothing really inspired me to start photography. It was really the fact that my parents bought me this camera for my 16th birthday last year. When did you decide that you wanted to become a photographer and filmmaker for a career? When I was doing it, I was like really enjoying the fact that I was kind of capturing the moment of someone's happiness, and it just looked really beautiful. This would be something that I would love to do because it's watching someone in their happy place and in the happiest moment of their lives, really, or in any moment of their lives when I got to film them. Who is your favorite character from the Kingdom Hearts franchise? Really? Really now? There's like over 100 characters. How am I supposed to choose? I think it would be Terra or Riku. It's torn between those two. Everybody knows that I did like a huge rant about the two of them and about their darkness in the game. It was just really nice to see that kind of difference between, you think that this older person would have so much control over their darkness, unlike a little boy who's like, how old is he? 16 or something? 16 years old. In fact, it was the opposite. It was the older one who lost control, and it was the younger one who got the experience. And why? Do you like Mark from GOT7 more or the Winter Soldier? That's a trick question. I'm not going to answer that question just because I have no answer to it. I love both of them. I can't choose. Do you have or want tattoos? I'm probably going to get killed by my family who are going to watch this and be like, Shiny, don't get tattoos. I really do want a tattoo though, I'm just going to say that. I want like a cross on my wrist here. Well, on my hand, so it's here. If you could have anything in the world, what would it be? And this is another question from Sophie. If I could have anything in the world, I think it would just be happiness. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? And would you consider moving there instead of where you live now? I've always considered moving to either America or England or Scotland. I've always known that if I wanted to be a proper director for movies, I would need to go to America, because in film history in Australia, to be honest, you need to do a film which is about Australia, and I don't really think I'm going to be doing a film about Australia. Do you want a church wedding? Jeez, we're getting personal now. Well, I'm not really engaged yet, so I don't really know, but I would like a garden wedding. What do you look for in a... Really? What do you look for in a partner? Why are these getting so personal all of a sudden? Ambition, and what they value in life. Are you single? Really? Who's asking all these questions? Yes, I am single. Do you believe in life on other planets? Yes. Who is your favorite villain and superhero from any franchise that you like? I think it's Voldemort. I think it's because, in a certain way, he's very, I don't know, very mistaken, because obviously he's grown up with so much going on in his life. Like, he lost his mum, his father, who was a jerk. He's lost everyone, and everyone treats him like he's the weird one, he's the freak. Also, I just really want to know, did he ever fall in love? That's one question I want to ask. Like, I'm just gonna say this. The new Cinderella movie, which was made in 2015, I think the way Cinderella is portrayed in that one, she's not really that damsel in distress kind of thing that we saw in the Disney version. Not saying that it was bad, but in the 2015 version, she's not waiting for the prince to come and sweep her off her feet and take her to the palace, but instead she's also trying to get away from her stepmother and sisters, saying like, have courage and be kind. Like, she always believed that, even through the hardest of times, and I think that's just a really nice thing to portray to young girls in this, like, generation, and for even future generations as well. Who would you say is your role model or biggest inspiration? And this was another one from Emmeline. It's just my family in general, because, like, my whole family, like my parents, my sister, my cousins, everyone, and my aunties and uncles as well. They're just so loving and caring, and in many ways they've all worked very hard in their lives to get where they are, and I've always like seen them, and I'm always just like so proud of them, and I just feel so lucky to have such an amazing family in my life. What is your favorite TV show? Game of Thrones and Outlander. What is your zodiac sign? Capricorn. What is your favorite kind of pizza? What kind of question is that? Oh god, I saw this question before. Who is better, Amanda or Kelly? Do I have to choose? I mean, I have both of you, don't I? Who do you miss right now? I really think that would be my grandpa, which is also my papa. Because when he passed away, I was only 12 years old, and I knew him for most of my childhood. I really wish that I could talk to him right now, because everybody really knows that I love history. I'm obsessed with it, and politics. I really want to speak to him about during his time as a soldier during the army. I really wish I could talk to him now more, because I'm more mature, and I think I would understand more about obviously the world and obviously what he went through during the war, but still, I wish he was here so I could talk to him. Okay everybody, that is it. Everything is finished. There's no more questions. I have a massive announcement to make, and this is something I've really been anticipating, and I really want to get this out there because I've been holding it in so much. I was going to post it on Instagram without making it a video, but I thought, why not make it really fun as well? But I'm happy to announce that SCS Photography and Film now has its own official website! Yay! That was really awkward. Now it's finished. I've worked on it so hard, and I've been trying to perfect it as much as I can, and I think I've done enough. Yeah, I just really can't wait to share it with you guys. So, obviously there's going to be like a sneak preview, like, over here somewhere, like, here. And I hope you guys like what you see, but the link is officially going to be in the description box for the first time ever down below, and I will put it in the kind of like Facebook post and Instagram post as well, that you guys can go and look at it. You guys can see all my photography, all my videos, everything. You guys can inquire about photography sessions here in Melbourne. Unfortunately, I don't do international sessions yet, but when I finish school, I will. Please go check out my website, subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you want. I am so sorry that I haven't posted any proper projects recently. I've just finished my exams. I'm starting the Unit 2 work for my school next week, and then I'm finished. I am free! I have many projects that I'm going to be working on the holidays. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. I hope you have a nice day. I hope you have a nice night. Anything. And I hope you guys just enjoy everything in life. In everything. Okay, I should just be quiet. I'll see you guys around. Bye!